2-minute Pep Talks. 67 jolts of inspiration for more hope, comfort, and love in any situation. By Niklas, Göke, author. Summary. 2-minute Pep Talks is a collection of 67 jolts of inspiration for more hope, comfort, and love in any situation, providing more than 2 months of daily encouragement in short bursts, free from the usual self-help rah-rah and instead focused on delivering soothing, calm but empowering messages to rekindle your inner spirit. I distinctly remember running to the grocery store as a child. Me and the neighbor's kids were on the hunt for Kinder Surprise eggs, chocolates with a toy inside. We'd try to pick the best one, weigh them, and return home with our precious loot. It's the image of a beautiful childhood in a nutshell. What I remember most about this experience is the feeling. The world was my oyster. Fun and adventure awaited everywhere. I was a near-invincible explorer full of optimism. Most of us feel this way when we're young, don't we? But as we grow up, we lose this spirit. I don't know why, but I do know that I wrote 2-minute pep talks to help restore it. After the 4-Minute Millionaire, I wanted to share some of my more creative work in a manageable way. I believe deeply in pep talks, and I had lots of 2-minute reads in my archive. Ergo, 2-minute pep talks. 67 jolts of inspiration for more hope, comfort, and love in any situation. The book has 5 parts: comfort, work, tough, love, reminders, and hope. Each chapter will put a little of that childhood spirit back into your soul in around 2 minutes. Here's a spotlight on 3 of my favorites. Remember your value thanks to the story of the $100 bill. Stop trying to have it both ways in life. Accept both the zig and the zag. Whatever happens in this life, tomorrow can be a good day. Let's hear some 2-minute pep talks. Lesson 1. The story of the $100 bill can help you remember your worth at all times. One day, a teacher brought a $100 bill to her class. She showed it around and asked them, "How much is this worth?" $100, the class replied unanimously. She crumpled up the bill, then held it up in her hand. "And now?" The class was a bit confused. Still $100? The teacher threw the bill on the ground. "And now?" One student said, "Well, it's still worth $100. Finally, she stomped on the bill several times. "What's it worth now?" The students were shocked at their teacher's behavior, but they agreed, "It's still $100. At that point, the teacher broke into a big smile. "Good," she said. "Remember this lesson, and not just when it comes to money. Whatever happens in this life, however people treat you, you are as valuable today as you were yesterday, and you will be just as valuable tomorrow and every day thereafter. Your circumstances may change, but your value will not." It's easy to let life beat you into submission, to believe the constant feedback that you're not good enough. In the comfort part of the book, I wrote that it takes courage to get up, straighten yourself, and say, "I'm still a $100 bill. My worth is still the same." But as long as you remember your worth, everyone who truly needs to know already does. That's the lesson of the $100 bill. I hope you, just like the class, will never forget it. Lesson 2. If you want the zig, learn to accept the zag. Sooner or later, we all learn that life's not fair. But what if that's actually one of the best things about it? Let's imagine you run a YouTube channel. You post video after video, week after week. One day, your views skyrocket. Finally, your monthly views more than double. Hooray! Way to earn this success. But 2 months later, your views drop 50%. Ouch! Why did your views drop but not those of others? No fair. Do you see the pattern? You want the zig but not the zag. All of us do. We wish for stability when things are going well and complain when fortune turns against us. But actually, by wishing for stability, we also wish life would limit our potential. Volatility is an all-in deal. You can't get the chance for your views to double without the chance for your views to halve. In the grand scheme of things, there is no way to eliminate all the risk without eliminating all the rewards, I wrote in the tough love section. We should welcome them both, because usually, the cycle of ups and downs will slowly carry us higher, even when it doesn't feel like it. If you want the zig, you must accept the zag. Stop trying to have it both ways, and remember, life is not a straight line, and that's one of the best things about it. Lesson 3. No matter what happens, tomorrow can be a good day. As much as my friends and family insist that, at 33, I still behave like a 12-year-old sometimes, I, too, wonder where my kinder egg-pursuing spirit went. I have, however, managed to always retain one idea. Tomorrow can be a good day. I believed this when I was sitting in the ER at 6 years old after falling off my bike. I believed it whenever a girl broke my heart. And I still believe it today, after taking my first full-time job ever because this very website was no longer financially sustainable. My struggles are minor compared to what other people face in this life. I've never experienced war, physical abuse, or severe depression. But I think daring to imagine without having lived through it is exactly where my strength lies, I wrote in the hope section. It allows me to do what, perhaps, I was born to do, to spread hope, positivity, and optimism wherever I go. It's been years since I wrote it, but it's still true. If I had to erase everything I've ever written except one thing, my epitaph, if you will, this would be it. Tomorrow can be a good day. So whatever you do, please keep going. One step is enough for today. And tomorrow can be a good day.